Bridgewater College Day Giving 2019 live stream special edition here, and we got two members of our women's soccer program, Kat Haufe and Morgan Todd. And first, both congratulations on this NCAA tournament appearance. I know the 64th of 64 teams to get in the field. I mean, talk a little bit about the season, getting selected, and just kind of making the Bridgewater College first appearance.
This season coming into preseason, we just knew that we wanted to get all of our goals and push it farther than we ever have. So the NCAA tournament was definitely a big goal of ours. And with the selection, that was a really intense hype moment for us. We actually, one of our teammates fast forwarded through it, so we all knew before our coach did, which was really exciting. He gave us the opportunity to videotape him and get it all recorded. So that was cool.
It was really fun, especially to know beforehand, we could just film him, and then his reaction was priceless because he told us CNU was probably the bid that we were going to get, and then we ended up being the 64th team. So he automatically thought that we weren't going to get it, and we got it, and he was really happy. So it was awesome.
So went to Ohio for the NCAAs, ended up losing by a goal to Hope, but did you think getting that experience and getting to play a tough team like that, play in that high-pressure situation will really pay dividends next year?
Definitely, and coming back, we'll probably have the same team. We have basically the same team coming back next year, so having that experience will definitely drive us even more forward, especially in the ODACs and hopefully reaching NCAAs again.
So, I mean, we talk about the athletic side of things, but there's that student part that we talk about, and both y'all are highly involved. And talk about what it was like picking Bridgewater College, and then what different things you're involved with, what you're majoring, and kind of just the experience of being a student athlete.
Yeah, so looking for colleges, I definitely knew I wanted to play soccer, so that was a big thing. But also, a small school I was kind of interested in because it makes the academics a lot better, and the professors here are just great and really involved in your life and the academic perspective. Also, the location was great. It's about 2 hours from my house, so far enough, but not too close either. I'm a biochemistry major with a concentration in the social sciences for health professionals. So I've taken a big vast of classes here, and I've enjoyed a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm also on the same page as Morgan. I definitely was looking for soccer first. I'm health and exercise science, and I knew that their program here was really good, especially with athletic training. Still not sure what I want to do yet, but having all the support from the professors, especially athletically and as a student, it's really great.
And how has fundraising and alumni support helped you run a successful program here and help the women's soccer team?
All the support and donations has helped us grow as a team and a program on and off the field. Off the field, it helps with team bonding and allowing us to be able to bond and create that family atmosphere.
And then on the field, we hosted the ODAC tournament, so having more bleachers would really help, because we plan to host more ODAC tournaments here. Maybe covers for the benches when bad weather comes, another net for behind the goals, so that way we don't lose balls, so that way it speeds up the game of play.
Absolutely, and one of the big things that I think fundraising helped a whole lot with was y'all's European trip. You want to talk about that? I know that was a great experience for all y'all, and it looked fun for me.
Yeah, so the Europe trip, we get to go every 3 years, so it's just a great opportunity to sightsee, but also to play other teams abroad and see what their soccer culture is like as well. So it's a really interesting opportunity on all aspects of soccer and outside of soccer too.
Yeah, it definitely helps build our family atmosphere, which we really thrive for here on our team. It also helps, we go to Europe a couple weeks before preseason, so we get touches on the ball and we learn to play with each other even more, so we're even more prepared to play in the upcoming season.
So going into next season, I thought Morgan, you and Hunter made a huge difference in center midfield. I think about the Lynchburg comeback in particular, really came in and changed the game there. Obviously, Kat, you have the versatility to play a number of different positions depending on how everyone else fits. So tell us about some of your other teammates and just what the team outlook is going into next year and how you can get to that first program ODAC championship.
Yeah, so for next season, we're bringing in a good amount of freshmen. Yes. So we're expecting to be a lot more deep on our team, which will allow us to make a lot of substitutions and keep our legs fresh throughout the season. So hopefully that'll carry us farther into our seasons.
That definitely helps. And then also some of the sophomore class, they're building, and I see them getting stronger. We just started spring season, and seeing them play, like they've already grew as individuals, as players, as well as our freshmen. Very excited for next season.
Now, looking at kind of as you enter senior season, I know there's more to soccer, and ODAC championship is definitely in sight. What are the different things that y'all are building on for that day? Y'all do stop playing soccer and y'all are entering the professional world.
Yeah, so we've got to talk a lot about how our sports like help our profession and will help us later in life. So definitely helps like leadership. We learn a lot of leadership skills, especially as being captains, and like communication and how important it is to reach our goals when you communicate. Yeah, and stuff like that.
I think also like a team dynamic, being able to work with like many people, being able to work with a coach, like a higher superior person, like anything like that definitely helps being on this team.
Anything else you want to pitch to get students out to games next year?
We really like the support. We love hearing people on the sideline encouraging us and hyping us up. So anytime you can come, we'd appreciate it.
Please come. That's great.
Well, Morgan and Kat, thank you both for your time and thank you for your dedication to the women's soccer program. And we're excited for this upcoming season. I know we're just shy of an ODAC championship, but we're gonna come back and get it. And I'm looking forward to watching. So. Coming up next, we'll have joining us Victoria Callahan, the class of 2020 president, joining us on our Day of Giving here at Bridgewater College 2019.